Alright guys, it's day 26, I think, and I'm kind of in a rush because I have to Uber to the gym, and then I have until 2 to work out. So, I'm gonna do my reading after this, so I can get it done and not have to do it like in Austin or anything. But, yeah, I kind of wanted to eat like chicken before I left to the gym, but that's like, I don't know if I'll have time. Maybe I will. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then I'm gonna go read, and then I'm gonna make my oatmeal, and then I'm gonna talk about what I read while I eat my oatmeal. And then if I have time, maybe I'll eat my chicken, but if not, then I'm just gonna go to the gym or Uber to the gym and then get picked up from there and go to Austin. But let me show y'all my breakfast. I have my bread, my turkey bacon, my cheese, my 4 eggs, 84 grams of egg whites, and an insane looking yogurt bowl today. It's probably the best one that I've made so far. But here's the macros, and yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm reading or when I'm talking about what I read with my oatmeal. So goodbye. All right guys, I'm actually making my oatmeal right now, but I'm just gonna talk about what I read while I make the oatmeal because I'm kind of running low on time. So chapter 15, so we just left off where the Egyptians were wiped out because they got greedy and tried chasing the Israelites after they let them go. And basically all of the Israelites are just celebrating and singing and praising the Lord for saving them. And like, it's literally like the whole chapter is like the song. It says, then Moses and the Israelites sang this song to the Lord. And it's the song that they sing. It's a very long one, which you can go read if you wanna see what the song says. But it basically just describes exactly what happened and how the Lord is gloriously triumphant. And then, so they move forward after that, and they move to a place called Marah, where they basically see the water and they can't drink it because it's too bitter or dirty. And the people grumble and complain to Moses and say, what are we to drink? And he cried out to the Lord, who pointed out to him a piece of wood, and he threw the wood into the water, and it became fresh. And it was here that God, in making statutes and ordinance for them, put them to the test. He said, if you listen closely to the voice of the Lord your God, and do what is right in his eyes, if you heed his commandments and keep all his statutes, I will not afflict you with any of the diseases for which I afflicted the Egyptians, for I, the Lord, am your healer. Then they came to Elim, where there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, and they camped there near the water. So that's how chapter 15 ends. And then in 16, they set out from Elim, and the whole Israelite community came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the 2nd month after their departure from the land of Egypt. And basically here, the whole Israelite community just starts complaining to Moses, and they say, so bro, the Israelites seem, well, I mean, I guess you gotta put yourself in their shoes. They've probably been traveling for like a super long time. But the Israelites said to Moses and Aaron, if only we had died at the Lord's hand in the land of Egypt, as we sat by our kettles of meat and ate our fill of bread. But you have led us into the wilderness to make this whole assembly die of famine. So they're basically just complaining, saying that they brought them out there just to die. And then the Lord said to Moses, I'm going to rain down bread from heaven for you. Each day the people are to go out and gather their daily portion, thus will I test them to see whether they follow my instructions or not. On the 6th day, however, when they prepare what they bring in, let it be twice as much as they gather on the other days. So basically every day, in the evening they get meat, and in the beginning of the day they get bread. And it kind of like, it says it looks like hoarfrost on the ground. I don't know if you've played Elden Ring, but there's like a skill called hoarfrost stomp, and I might put like a video of it, honestly. And I guess you can just imagine that like covering the ground, except instead of ice, it's food, or bread, I should say. I think they kind of describe it, but it's like white flakes, basically. Yeah, fine flakes were on the surface of the wilderness, fine flakes like hoarfrost on the ground. And on seeing it, the Israelites asked one another, what is this? For they did not know what it was. But Moses said to them, it is the bread for which the Lord has given you to eat. And so the reason that on the 6th day they get twice as much is because on the 7th day, is the Sabbath, and they're supposed to rest, so they're not supposed to go out and collect it. And Moses said to them, let no one leave any of it over until morning. So on the 6 days, if you don't finish like what you were basically given that day, you can't save it for the next day because it'll spoil and rot and like have like worms in it, is what it says. But on the 6th day, if you save your food, obviously, because you got double the portion, it won't go bad on the 7th day, so that you can enjoy it on the Sabbath. And yeah, so, but some people still didn't listen to Moses, and they saved it for the next day, and, you know, obviously it's spoiled. And basically, he kind of just like reiterates the reason that you get double on the 6th day, so that you can keep the Sabbath holy. And then, let's see. Moses said, this is what the Lord has commanded. Keep a full omer. Like an omer, I'm pretty sure is like, I think it says, yeah, an omer is a dry measure of approximately 2 quarts. So, keep a full omer of it for your future generations so that they may see the food I gave you to eat in the wilderness when I brought you out of the land of Egypt. So I guess just to educate the future generations on what happened, basically. And Moses then told Aaron, take a jar, put a full omer of manna in it. I think they called the food manna, which is pretty cool. Feels like a Dark Souls reference, but I guess Dark Souls is referencing the Bible in a way. Then place it before the Lord to keep it for your future generations. As the Lord had commanded Moses, Aaron placed it in the front of the covenant to keep it. The Israelites ate the manna for 40 years until they came to settled land. They ate the manna until they came to the borders of Canaan. So, yeah, that's how that ends. I honestly think the Israelites low-key go downhill from here. Like, if I remember properly, they go against the Lord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess we'll see in the coming days. But yeah, I'm making my oatmeal right now. And I ran out of bananas, so I'm gonna use blueberries today, and probably the rest of my raspberries. Dude, I actually just annihilate raspberries. Like, they don't last more than a day in this household, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but they're kind of pricey. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go to the gym. No time for chicken. But honestly, the rest of today might just be like fucking fast food or like who knows what, because can't really be cooking somewhere that's not my house. But yeah, it's okay. I think I was consistent for this whole week, so, and it's only like a day or two, so I should be fine. Also, I was 153 like on the dot this morning, so that's good. I'm gonna try not to go below that anymore, but shouldn't be hard after this weekend, honestly. But yeah, anyways, I'll just put a picture of the oatmeal right here when it's done. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Who knows where I'll be, but I'll see y'all where I'm at eating whatever I'm eating, and I'll try and track the macros for it. So, goodbye. Alright guys, I'm in Austin right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just turned on my friend's PC. Holy shite. Alright, anyways. We went to Pluckers, and I ate so much food, and I didn't get any pictures of it, unfortunately. So we're just not going to be able to track the calories today, but it was definitely a cheap meal. Like, I had at least 3K calories at Pluckers, but it was delicious, and I don't regret it. So, yeah, here's the macros I was able to get for the day, and just add like 6,000 on top of that, and you'll get today's macros. But, yeah, we're going to just chill here at my friend's apartment and play a game called Jackbox. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna eat some like knockoff Oreos that I'll show right now. We don't eat Oreos in this household. We eat
duplex
whatever
cream.
the hell I'm showing right now. But yeah, if you're watching this, thank you very much.
Like if you want, subscribe if you want, comment if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 27. Goodbye.